Hey guys, and welcome to Loan Management System developed using C Sharp. Let me show you guys how this works. I'm going to reset and we enter another details in there. Let's say we have Johnny Davis. And right here we say it's a number 12 goes 10. And account type, savings, account details, source code. And here, loan. Let's say it's going for 900,000 plus. And here, let's go for the interest rate. We make that about 4.9. Number of payment, let's make it 220 months. All you just need to do is hit on loan calculator. There we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to exit out. No, I don't want to exit. Yes, I do want to exit. And we start a new project entirely. Let's click on Visual Studio. And here we select create a new project. And from this template here, we need to select C Sharp, Windows Forms Application.net. That's the one I'm using. If you don't have it, just drop this down, select C Sharp. And here you can enter Windows and you should be able to find your Windows Forms Application.net there. Click on Next. And I'm gonna give it a name. I'll call it CS underscore loan management. There we go. So I'm going to click on create there. And there we now have our new package. Back here, let's come in and change the size. I'm going to change the size as follows. Okay, that's 1940, which that would be the width. So if we scroll down, let me change start position here as well. I'm going to change that to center screen. And right underneath here, you see where you have window states instead of normal. I'm going to change that to maximize. So if we run it, the system should actually fill up the whole screen. There, you see that? So let's exit out. Now, minimize this for now. Let's come right here. You see where we have the toolbox. If you don't have your toolbox there, click on view. Right underneath here, you should be able to see your toolbox. Select your toolbox and grab hold of the content that you need or the object you need. I want the panel. So drag that and just dump it right here. And I'm going to change the look of this very panel, but before then, let's drag this. I'm going to copy the panel. Hold on to the control, click and drag. There we go. And I'm also going to copy it one more time. Let's reduce this and reduce, copy this again. Let's bring it down here. And this one, let's bring it here. And move this up. And bring the both of them down. Move this down. And bring these two down. Okay, that will do it. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do now. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the back color of these two, the one below and this very one up here. Change the back color to cadet blue. Background color, select web, scroll right down. You should be able to see cadet blue. You don't have to do that, but I just want to do it. All right, so cadet blue is done for the both of them. There. I will also select all of the components and change their appearance. You see where we have border style, I'm going to change that to fix 3D. There we go. Okay, they are all fixed 3D now. Now back in here, let's click on the toolbox again and I'm going to select label. I have a label here, drop it here. Okay, and I want to grab hold of another label, drop that here. Then a text box. Drop the text box here. I will need a combo box. Yeah. Then copy this very text box, bring it here. And let's copy this label as well, bring it here, and we need that as well. This text box here, click on this triangle here and just select multi-line, then drag. That would be for my receipt. Bring it down. You can always modify it as time goes on. Now, these two text box here, or this text box and this label, and then this combo box, let's change their appearance. The font size, I'm going to make that bold, make that 24. There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Now, I'm going to copy these two, bring it down. I would also copy one label, just bring it right here. I'll copy this text box again. There. Let's position it all properly. So, copy this down. And I'm going to copy this. Let's bring it down. And I need two labels. So copy these two labels, bring it right here. Now I need two more labels here. These two labels to the right, I'm going to change their properties here. So where we have auto size, I'm going to change that to false. The border, the background color is white. Border style, I'm going to change that to fixed 3D. And just drag it. So it actually looks like it's a text box. Get rid of the text content. There we go, done. So these two components here, let's change the font of this. So maybe 20 or 22 for now. But I'm gonna make it 20. That's for my receipts. Bold. And here I'm gonna change that to receipts and change the font size to something manageable. Make that 24 bold. There we go. Now up here, let's change this to something you guys you can see. I'm gonna make that, let's say 60 bold. Okay, 60 bold, yeah. And let's change the font of it to loan management system. Drag it. I'm gonna run it. I just want to see how it's going to be positioned. There. Looking good so far. And here, let's add some buttons here. And grab hold of a button. Yeah. And let's change the details of this very button. Okay. In that down, I'm gonna make it maybe about 72. Yeah, 72, the width. And the details of this is going to be loan calculator. Increase the font size. Go to fonts and increase the size to about, let's say 30. Let's see how that's going to look like. Okay, that's good. Let's change the back color as well. The fore color, I'm going to change that to white. The background color, I'm going to make that cadet blue as well. Go back and change it to cadet blue. Go right down somewhere here. All right. There we go. So hold on to the control, click and drag. Before that, might as well give this a name. BTN loan calculator. There. Now hold on to the control, click and drag. This will be BTN reset. Change the fonts to reset. Next, copy. Hold on to the control, click and drag. I will change the font of this one to exit. And the name, the variable name is going to be known as BTN exit. Done. So let's see how it's looking for now. Okay. Next, let's come in here. Select the labels there. Change the name of that label to full name. And the text right in front of it, we're going to change this text to TXT, full name. Okay. And this one is going to be known as address. Very good. Change the text in front of it to TXT address. Next, for the combo box, we'll change that to account type. Combo box right in front of it, we'll change that to CBO account type. That's good. And next, this is going to be known as account number. Change that to account number. And the text box in front of it will be TXT account number. Next, that will be source code. And the text box right in front of it will be TXT source code. Remember, no space. Next is going to be the amount of loan. Let's change this to amount of loan. TXT amount of loan. And the label right in front of it will be amount of loan. Next, interest rates. Change this to TXT interest rate. And the label will be interest rate. Next is going to be number of payment. The label right in front of it will be TXT number of payments. And here, that's going to be monthly payment. It's box in front of it, TXT monthly payment. Oh, it's a label. It's LBL monthly payment. And next, under it is another label. We call that LBL total payment. In the label, that is the identifier, I will change that to total payment. There we go. Next, this text box here is going to be known as TXT receipt. Then, I think I am done with that. Okay, that's good. Next, I'm going to drag all of this down a little bit. Let's drag it down. Yeah, that will do. And here, hold on to the control, click and drag. And I'm going to change that to details of loan. Details of loan. Now, let's get it underlined. Click on the fonts, check underline, click on OK, maybe increase that a little bit. Click on OK and run. There we go. That's how it's looking now. Very good. So we just need to kind of like tidy it up a little bit, stretch this to the side. Let's tidy this. Okay, guys, let's run it and see how it looks now. There we go. That's how it's looking now. So with that, I'm gonna call it the end of the first part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.